All right. Hello. We're back. Dang, you guys. That was crazy. So while this thing was loading up, I moved some of the notes around here a little bit. Because I didn't like that where the measure was ending there. So I'm gonna try this. Oh no, is the sound out again? No, okay. Let's see real quick. Let's see here. Uh-oh, that's gonna be loud. Feel like I need to do. Let me try something else here. No, it's not right. I'm trying to get these measures to match up. They don't like. I think what I'm gonna have to do is create a thing on this and figure it out on there because this is not. These are not quite matching up the way I want them to. 7 counts. Okay. Let's see what happens if I put this in the computer. Let's see what happens. So I think that was 7 counts. I think. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so I did figure it out. Okay. Great. So these should now fit here. And let's go ahead and consolidate them so that I've got like a bar of Oh. What's up, Raiders? We're making something weird today. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop this one right here just to vibe out and kind of get a sense of what the chords will be. I feel like that's like a pre-chorus. Well, why not? Like, in my like in like a pop brain, I feel like that's a pre-chorus. But why don't we make that the first thing you hear? Let me take this and put it. Let me just move it over here. Trying to find the right places to put these. I think that's kind of the vibe. I missed the notes. I feel like that's kind of what I'm looking for. I knew where they were supposed to go, but this is a crazy pattern. I like it. I make this too short? Shit. Oh, there it is. Let's just check this from the beginning of the track here. This is a real weird one, guys. I like it. It almost tricks you into thinking it's triplet, but it's not. Because it's 7 instead of 6. So, okay, so that needs to happen 4 times instead of 2. And 1, 2 there. One more. Okay. Maybe this will go away. Okay. Interesting. From the top. Hang on, let me just do that little pattern on this guy here. That was fun. That last little bit. 16th. Oh, what happened there? What happened? There it is. Maybe we need to make a sound. Is it gonna crash? Did it crash? Atari? Let's use the Atari sound. You can do in MIDI effects, we can do an arpeggiator, and we can make it Why is that? Huh. Super weird. It should be writing this arpeggio. I don't know why it's not. Huh. I guess if I do want to write the arpeggio. Okay, so now I overlapped it a few times because I was paying attention to you. Let's take some of these guys and put them down here. Kind of annoying here. Alright, let's get rid of this and do another one. I feel like that was annoying. Good luck here. Okay, let's get rid of this repeaty stuff in the beginning. And I do this, and probably do this, and probably do this, this. I'm just, it's selective randomization at this point. Mike, what's the drum pack? The drum pack is stuff that I've selected. Like, these are just sounds from my library. Probably a bunch of stuff from Machine. Maybe some Kenny Beats stuff. It's the Nunya pack. It is the Nunya pack. What are we gonna do with the sound here? I want to do. Let's make this more interesting. You tell that this is really hard on the computer, this session. I think what I might have to do is, I'm convinced that these instrument racks, these drum racks, are really hard on the computer. I'm tempted to like bounce these out to another. One second. Let me just see if I can. Yeah, it's gonna be this one. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then this guy. I guess what I'll do is. Okay, I've extracted all of those. Now what about this one? There's a couple. Yeah. All right. I've extracted all of those from. All right, let's see if this works. Oh boy. Oh, maybe I should do a different pattern now, like a different measure. This sound is better than the ones that were there. So I'm gonna do this sound the entire time. And we'll bring in this one later. have like, there's one thing that I'm like looking for. Like that one. How about that? Oh my God. All right, but for real, that was pretty fun. I think we're, I think that's the whole song. I think that's it. I think we need to fix a transition right here. Maybe it has to like fade down. Maybe the guitar needs to be in that group too. Yeah, maybe like a little earlier. Cool. I think that's it. I need to make sure these guys are these kick is a little crazy. Thing should be a little shorter. Yeah, I feel like it's that long. Here, let me just get rid of all that, and then we'll just do a little fade on this guy here. That's better. That's better. that good? Hey. Well, thank you guys very much. Checking it out. I appreciate ya. Let's do some questions and stuff. What do you think? I think we do some questions. Was that fun? Little more. We got a little, I don't know, a little experimental with it today. Kind of fun. Oh man. I should do, you know what I need to do? I need to do this. Yay! Actually, in order to do that, I need to get find all the. Here they are. All right. Who do we have? We have Rashida 1994 sub Prime. Smart. We have Chris Dancer resub with Prime as well. Lula Nevi resub with Prime. Smart. Wow, listen to that. Sickness resub. Russian Soup for Life. Why Thingy resub. Zaidi Sindel sub Prime. Smart. Ring Photograph with Prime. Fluxland. Official Kenny Weber. Monica Alvarez, 2 Wiring Ring, Tiki 992, Blackchester, that's on the right side of HB Prime. Smart. Nadiao, Natrix 4PX, and Zaslao. Thank you guys very much. What do we got going on here? What do we got? Questions. I love questions like this. Math Rippenthal wants to know, hey Mike, do you remember a show you did in Porto Alegre, Brazil in 2012? Yes. I remember that we went to Porto Alegre and there was a show. We love you. Stay safe. Thank you. Very nice. What else we got here? That which smashes says, hey, are you ever going to send text to people again? I know it was a mass text system, but it brightened my day. One of those things that just helped me get through. I want to. They put a limit on the, on the texting. Oh, my ears. They put a limit on the, number of texts that you can send. I think it's because probably because they scaled up and, it got to be expensive for them. Yeah. I think that's why. I don't know. But yeah, I'm only allowed to do a certain, I have a limit to my texts now, apparently. Kind of awesome. Let's see what else we got going on here. Mr. Els says, you've supported Art Edu with your scholarship program for years now. Do you follow up with past recipients to see how they're doing? Thanks for doing that. Mr. Els, I have a scholarship at my alma mater, Art Center College of Design in Pasadena. It benefits illustration and graphic design students based on financial need and on artistic merit. So based on financial need and skills. I get reports from the school about the students. It is actually like, I think it's a legal thing that I'm not allowed to help pick them. So like they can't send, for example, the students that they're considering giving financial aid to, I'm not allowed to be involved in the selection. Once they've selected them and they're running through the program, I get updates about how the students are doing, and sometimes they write me a note, which is cool. So, yeah. And the more when you do a scholarship, the way they do it, for those of you guys that have never heard about this, the way they do it is, you don't like, if I donate $1,000 to the scholarship, they don't take that $1,000 and give it to someone, because then that's a one-time bonus. That's like a one-time financial like award. What they do is they create basically like a bond. They buy like an investment vehicle, and the interest from that vehicle is what becomes the scholarship. So what happens is then that if let's say they buy the bond and the bond makes 5%, it's $1,000, then what they award is $50. And they award that every single year forever. So that's the reason that you have to actually put a lot of money into the initial investment, because you need a much higher number for it to output a reasonable reward to the students. But then once you do that, the reward to the students, or the scholarship that's awarded, is in theory forever. So that's cool, right? That's a cool way to do it. That's generally the way these are done. Thoughts you might want to know. What else do we have here? Flamboyant Mage says, did you ever do anything really stupid to impress Anna when you were dating? You two are adorable. I think the stupidest thing I did when we were dating to like get on like Anna's, just to like have, like when you're early like meeting somebody, sometimes you like, I don't know, do stuff to have more to talk about and more like, I don't know what that means. What I did, she said that she was a huge fan of the Doors, and I was not. But I was like, she's like, do you like the Doors? I was like, yeah, I like the Doors. I didn't really like the Doors. I didn't hate the Doors, but I didn't really like the Doors. There were a lot of Doors songs I did hate, actually, but I didn't hate the band. But she was like obsessed with the Doors. So I was just kind of like, yeah, I like the Doors. I knew enough about the band that like we could have conversations about it and stuff. And she put on the, if we went somewhere, she put on the music, and I'd be like, yeah, it's great. I thought it was funny. Hey Mike, Hybrid Shinoda says, hey Mike, do you remember the time you trolled the world by making everyone believe that you, Brad, and Rob had been kicked out of the AMAs? How did you get the idea to do something like that? Dude, you should ask Dave that question. I think I told him. All I remember is that we were at the AMAs and they were being weird about passes. Like everybody had different passes with different access to different parts of the building. And I think we were in a section, like we were in a place like a bar or like a food area or a whatever room where our passes weren't good. And so we were like, oh, like they're kicking us out of this place. And the guy was like, I'm sorry guys, like I'm just doing my job. Like the passes you've got, you can't be in this room. And we were like, okay. So it was like not a big deal because there was plenty of places to be. But we just thought it was funny, like they kicked us out of this music show. I mean, the reason they come, by the way, like the reason they come up with all that, those, you know, passes are good for this or not, is there are people there who are, you know, artists, there are people there who are management, there are people there who are from the labels, the publishers, there are fans there are people that work for like the production company that's putting the thing on. So there's all these people milling about. There are people's parents there and stuff. Like, so they try and like organize the passes in such a way that, like, for example, like, I don't know, Lady Gaga isn't gonna get like accosted by some group of randoms just while she's trying to like chill or whatever. So but in doing that, like, their organization of the whatever broke down, and like we were limited out of an area, or maybe they just hated us. I think that's unlikely. But we definitely, yeah, there was, I don't remember what year it was, but we like made it into a thing, and we're posting on like social media like they kicked us out, and then we just kept like upping the ante and like saying that we were getting kicked out of the whole show and whatever. Pretty funny. You guys believed it. Lapis Metal said in December, I'm going back now in some of these questions. In the spirit of Christmas and presents, what's the best homemade gift you've given or received? Thanks for making another weird year a little bit better. Merry Christmas to you and the fam. God. I've had years where I gave art to people. I've had years where people have given art to me. That's probably my favorite thing. That's a cool thing. My dad is very handy, so he'll make pots for plants and things. He's not like on like a pottery wheel, but like, for example, he made these like concrete. You mix concrete and like moss or something light. Like, there's something light and spongy, and then that stuff like disintegrates, and then the concrete is very light. So it's like the pot is like half as heavy as it, or like 2/3 as heavy as it would have been otherwise. So he made these cool little pots. Yeah, just like cool crafty stuff like that. Like every few Christmases he'll make something. At one point he made me, I think it was for my birthday though, he made me an art easel. And the best part of that was I was on tour heavily at the time, and he made it so that it folded up and can go in the like touring. We had these touring road lockers for summer tour, and the lockers would travel with the band and with all the equipment, like the backstage stuff and the you know, drums and guitars and things. So those lockers, like, we'd stick he made it so that he got the dimensions of the locker, and he made this folding easel that would fit in the locker. The best part is because he's like an aerospace engineer and like very meticulous. He did what would it have been, like 1/10 scale model first to make sure it worked. So he had this working folding model of it that was this big, and then he built, just to make sure that it worked properly, and then he built the real thing after that. So funny, with like little tiny hinges. Oh, so funny, so funny. He showed me the little working model. So great. One last question. Let's see what we got here. Got a couple questions that are just like outdated. Let's see. Yeah, there's a bunch of like super old ones. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Newer questions. Easier to Runner wants to know that saw an article once that was written that I was a descendant of Tchaikovsky, the composer, and then your enormous love to music and productivity are in your genes. Can you confirm this? Okay, so that's a little bit of an exaggeration. It's not a blood relation. It's a non-blood relation. So my cousin is blood related to Tchaikovsky, but that's her mom is my aunt and her dad is the one who's related. So it's not a blood relation. It was just I don't know. It's something you say in conversation and then somebody takes it and runs with it and like they go, he's related to Tchaikovsky. It's like, well, okay. Like indirectly. Yeah. Telephone. It's a related and he's an in-law? Yeah, he's an in-law. You know, the great composer Tchaikovsky. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have a good day. I am not 100% sure. I'm starting to have some more like work stuff come up, like sessions and things. And so yeah, I'm missing a few Twitch streams. So just, bear with me. Like that stuff's got to come first. I love being on Twitch and hanging out with you guys. But if I'm gonna get in the studio with somebody to make a song, like I've got to go do that. So the plan is to be on Thursday, Friday. If that doesn't happen. Thank you guys very much for watching and supporting. As always, I will see you then. Let's find a raid to do. Let's see who we got here. We got I'm gonna check some of these raids that I haven't done before real quick. Just check a couple of these. All right, looks like none of these are on. Like I've got to find my own raid here. All right, I think we're gonna raid Bella Goldwyn. Please enjoy. I am out of here, and I'll see you later. Thanks, guys. Bye.